So today we're going to be working on, my husband has done this beautiful leather wrapped ring, and I'm going to make it into a tree of life. I'm going to turn it slightly like this because I'm going to start the tree roots down here, and then I'm going to start the tree up here, and I'm going to eventually hang feathers off this. So we're going to start right here. And what I've done is I've pre-cut aluminum wire for this project. When you're cutting the aluminum wire, so I'm going to bend it because this is how we're going to put it on. You want it to have a good bit up here, extra. Like once you wrap it around the ring, you want it to have a little bit of extra up here, because not only when we twist the wire to make the tree, it's going to shorten it, but also you want to be able to wrap the excess wire around the loop to make sure it's a tidy, real strong tree. So I've pre-cut these. For this one I'm doing 15, and you just want it, when you're measuring your wire, you just want to make sure that when it bends that you've got this extra up here. So the stone I've chosen to do today is red jasper. I think it's going to look beautiful with this dark leather. So we're going to go ahead and start wrapping our wire at this point. All right, so I do like this. I tuck it up one side, and then again, we want this to be right about here. So I'm gonna start here, and I'm gonna wrap the wire around like that, and then pull it tight. So it looks just like that, right there. We're gonna go with another one. Again, we're just gonna bend it in half. Close as we can to the first one. You can see that right there. We're going to wrap it around and pull it tight. Push these together. And we're going to continue to do this with all 15 of these wires. Okay, now that we've finished wrapping all the wires, just want to push up right here on these, make sure they're super tight. So we're going to pull all these straight, make sure everything's nice and tight down at the bottom. All right, this is my favorite part. I'm going to turn it sideways just because it's going to give me an easier grip here to show you. So take all of the wires in your forefinger and your thumb, and we're just gonna twist. And I twist the ring. I find it's easier than trying to twist the wire. Now with this one, we want to get a nice little base for our tree. So I'm thinking right there is where we're going to stop, about an inch up, and then this is where I'm going to separate. So I don't ever like just count, but I mean you can if you want to make it like it's super even, but I feel like trees are just random and each tree kind of makes itself. So I just pull until I feel like I've got a good little like spread of wire on each side. So I feel like that's good. I'm going to start on this side, and again with my thumb and forefinger I'm just going to twist. I'm going to do the same in the middle. So just grab it and twist. And this on this side, grab it and twist. And you can start to see our tree forming. Now, I'm going to start here and I'm going to separate these. Again, just not crazy. You know, I'm not going to count here. So again, we're going to grab right here and twist. And twist. You don't want to go too high with these when you start getting up closer to the ring, because you're going to want to have plenty of space to put your stones for the leaves. So we're just going to twist a little bit, and as we go, like as we start to put on the stones and kind of see how it's taking shape, we might twist some more, but we'll just see once we get to that point, and I'll show you like how you can know if you need to twist more, make more little branches. Okay, straighten all this out so it's not poking me in the eye. And then we're going to do the same thing over here. We're just going to separate these a little bit. And twist. And twist. There we go. Now you can see we've got our start of a very beautiful tree of life here, the middle. All right, so what I'm going to do now, again, I've chosen red Jasper because I think it's going to be so pretty with this brown and silver. Plus, I'm ready for fall. I'm not going to lie. I'm over the heat. So, pull my little box of beads over here. This is my red Jasper, so we're just going to start with putting these on here. You want to make sure your gauge of wire is small enough that you're going to be able to fit the natural stones on the wire. So once you get it to where it's going to be all the way to the ring, you're just going to take this piece, and I like to look at the tree and make sure it's kind of like in a good spot right there. You're going to take this piece and you're just going to pull really snug and wrap it. Now this time it's going between the leather. It won't always do that. So I'm just going to wrap it like 4 times. Oh yeah, you'll need wire snippers and little, this is the plier without the grooves, so you can see it doesn't have the little lines right here, and I do that because I don't want to mark the wire when I'm pressing it down. So we're just going to cut right here, and we're going to press this wire down into the leather like that, and then we're going to go next. So we're going to go to this next piece here, and we're going to continue doing this for every little wire. And again, I'll show you if we have to stop and twist more. Just depends as the tree's taking shape. Sometimes you have to, you know, they're a little bit long, so you've got to twist up a little bit higher to get it, so you don't have like a ton of bead space. You don't want to have really uneven beads. So let's see what this one is. Okay, good. So then we're just going to wrap this again. And snip. And tuck. We're just going to keep doing this. Now here, I'm going to twist a little bit more because if I put the beads on here, that's a long stretch of beads. And plus I just want a little bit of separation from this right here. So I'm just going to take a tiny little area right here, and I'm going to go ahead and twist this part. And that's why I said the trees are organic. Like they really kind of decide themselves what they're going to end up looking like. And I like that because trees in nature are organic. They don't all look the same. They don't all have the same branches. So I like the fact that it kind of takes its own shape. So we're gonna just continue doing this and twisting where we need to. And again, it's your tree, so I mean, you look at it, you decide, you know, where you want the twist to be, where you want the branches to be. You visualize it, and then you just have fun with it. Guys, look at the head. So pretty. And I even like how this side is a little bit longer than over here. I just feel like that gives it the balance. Now, it's a very straight tree, and we don't see straight trees. Trees have crooks and bends and sorry, coffee time, knots. So this next part is probably my favorite part. So we're gonna take, again, the pliers that don't have any of the, I'll show you what I'm talking about, just so you can avoid. So these pliers, I don't know if y'all can see that, how they've got the, like the ridges on them. And that's good when you're trying to grip something that you don't want to get away. Not good when you're working with metal, because if you try and push that, those little lines are gonna make dents in your metal. So we wanna use something smooth like that. So we're gonna take this and we're going to start to shape our branches. This is the fun part. Because trees are bendy. They're not all straight and perfect. So we want to give this a little character. And you can do, you know, whatever you see in your head. You can tweak it to, you know, fit what you want your tree to look like. So I'm gonna put this one down a little bit more like that. Maybe this one a little bit more. All right, bend this a little bit here to get this a little bit of structure up there. Now see, isn't that pretty? It looks like a tree. On the next step, we're gonna do something fun with this little tie over here. I'm probably gonna add feathers, some really pretty beads and feathers just to complement it. And there you go, yay, beautiful tree. Thank you guys for watching. We love to hear from you. We love all your comments. We love your feedback. I love to hear that you've tried it yourself. So feel free to comment to us, and we love to hear from y'all. If you haven't subscribed to us yet, that would be awesome. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.